What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome back. It is your boy Trouble J back in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Casual conversations across the nation, cool vibes weekly, man. Shouts out to the Cool Collective. Shouts out to the Chill Mob. I am back in the building, man. If you know, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? It's your boy. Yeah, man. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, we live right now. If you tuned in right now, specifically, man, live on the YouTube, y'all. Devoted Dreamers with a Z. You feel what I'm saying? On Twitch too as well. If you know, you know. Trouble J Music right now. Make sure y'all lock in with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Each and every time. It's good vibes. We back. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here to have another great conversation with y'all. Back on the scene, back on the grind of, you know what I'm saying, many things in which I should have already been doing with y'all. You feel me? But we back again. You know, all the social platforms all below. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole nine. You feel me? But I'm here, man. And I'm trying out the spot. I have not tried it all, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I know the hype has been real about it since day one. It's one over like I wouldn't say close to me, but you know what I'm saying, close enough in the area for me to get to. The Days Hot Chicken. You feel what I'm saying? I got the little Days hot sauce right here. I got the honey right here too as well. Um, I'm not gonna lie, you feel me saying? I did what most people do. You feel me? I felt like I couldn't make it all the way to the crib. So I got the slider, I got the tender, you feel what I'm saying? And I had like some mac, but you know what I'm saying? I killed the macaroni and cheese. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I told the macaroni and cheese up. That's the one thing that if you know me, I love macaroni and cheese, Oreos, all that too as well. So sorry, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? The review I will say was fire in there as well, but you know, we're gonna go with what we do have, which is a slider right here. You feel me? I ain't really somebody that really do like crazy on the heat. So you feel what I'm saying? I guess you probably won't get that type of review from me. I got like mild. But then again, you know what I'm saying? Mild was like a few notches up. Two, you feel me? That wasn't the most basic one. So I ain't no telling, but got the little side right here. I said they got the slaw, got the pickles in there. You know what I'm saying? Light breaded. Let's see what it's in on. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. That's a decent sized tender, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That slaw with the pickle in there. I feel like you need it. Cause it ain't what you call it? It ain't super hot, but it ain't super what's the way I need to say it? It ain't just super, you know what I'm saying? Mild either. That junk got a slight little, I wouldn't even say spice, it got some to it, bro. So I see with days, but I know that Reaper and junk gotta be hitting there, but that's the one thing for sure. Well, I know for a fact, but the Reaper junk gotta hit. If this regular one, you know what I'm saying, a little mild, whatever the case may be, is like that. But yeah, them hot one, I think is. Let me see what it is. I know it's a way for me to look it up. What it is, spice level. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I need to look up. Cause I ain't even want to go crazy with it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I couldn't do that, my boy. Okay, so no spice, light, mild, medium, hot. Let me see what all of them is. Should be able to tell me. Okay, light, mild, medium, hot, extra hot, and Reaper. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I don't know how far I would be able to go. I got mild right now, but it's okay. The spiciness has started, but it's still comfortable and manageable, even for the people who think Tabasco is the highest level of heat humankind has created. Owner David Trail says that every spice level of chicken is made with varying levels of Carolina Reaper pepper to enhance the flavor. Okay, so I'm on. I started on level 3 already, y'all. No spice, of course, no spice. Light, mild. So I jumped straight to mild. I didn't do medium, hot, extra hot, and Reaper. Not gonna cap to you, my boy. I don't know. I don't know if I would have made the cut, man. Because a mile ain't really hitting on it like that, but then it ain't light. That's the best way for me to say it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't light at all. So I'm like, yo, but that sauce though, you know that Dave's sauce. I ain't even realized, cause that's how you know my first time. I didn't even realize they had already put some in there for me in a little container. Come on, I had the little slushy thing too. I guess the little slushy drinks they got. I couldn't wait for that one either, y'all. Couldn't wait for that one either at all. You feel me? But good eats, you know, man. I'd be cool with trying new spots. Cause I feel like it's always some variety, you know what I'm saying, in different types of foods, man. And when they say like extend your palate, you know what I'm saying, it's a good thing to do for real. Mind you, I'm not saying like all 5-star upscale food, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just talking about strictly like, you know, different types of food, man, different needs, you know what I'm saying? Different little spots. I like the diversity too when it comes to a lot of food spots, man. Diversity to me is key, you know what I'm saying? I am big on the seafood. I am big on seafood. I am big on Asian food, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much all of them, but like my top tier would have to be like the seafood and Asian food. Sometimes Italian too, I feel like to a degree, but like those bad boys right there for sure. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro, they give you a large damn piece, bro. So this is the tender right here. I guess you can put into a sandwich or make it to a sandwich. So that bad boy right there is definitely large, bro. I'm like that, man. Yo, the piece of chicken alone is large, bro. Like, wow. Now we got a little more. Okay. A little more breading on that one. They're not playing though. So now I see. You can get exactly what you asked for. That Dave's hot. We want that spice, we're gonna give it to you. You want that flavor on your chicken, macaroni and cheese, whatever the case may be. They gonna give it to you, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give it to you for sure. But it has been a good week, man. You know what I'm saying? Not the best, but I'm grateful for everything, man. My car, for whatever reason right now, you know what I'm saying? Definitely need some repairs at this particular point right now. I've been thugging it for a while in it, you know what I'm saying? But for 5-6 years after having the car, I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you feel me? They get to that point to where, you know what I'm saying, it's either on this last leg, you got to put a lot more into it. I get it, y'all. So I'm actively, you know what I'm saying, looking into that right now. See what's wrong with the bad boy, you know what I'm saying? I had a little wild experience, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know the little story. I had a wild experience. So I was leaving work, you feel what I'm saying, at the time, going to my appointment or trying to get to my appointment, you feel what I'm saying, to get my hair retwisted, you feel what I'm saying, or the dreads, you know what I'm saying, redone, you know, after every 2 months and all that. You know, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to take this off. So I'm coming from Buford, y'all. Man, come on, bro. There we go. There we go. So I'm coming from Buford, y'all, going to Lithonia. You know what I'm saying? Car kind of been doing what it's been doing, but on and off. So I felt like I was cool. I was going to be able to make it all the way there. Get there. I'm like coming right off Panola Road, exit 71. If you know, you know. Say my car overheating. You know what I'm saying? The oil and all that. Because for whatever reason, I've been putting like the coolant and stuff in there, but like it wasn't staying, you know what I'm saying? A level, whatever the case may be. So I called myself in to get there. Mind you, I'm 10 minutes from the appointment, man. Car started like teetering, you feel what I'm saying? Like as if it's like beginning to slow down, but like not fully, you know what I'm saying, getting there. If that's the way to explain it. And it's slowing like, you know, like when if it's starting to putter out. And I feel like it's slowing down, bro. It is. But I'm nowhere near off the highway yet. You feel what I'm saying? So I was already finna get off on Panola Road, off the exit. But I wasn't far enough off the exit. So as the car start, you know what I'm saying, teetering out, I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm still kind of on the highway. Like this bad news, you know what I'm saying? All the way across the board. It's bad news, period. So I get there, boom, boom, teetering. And I'm right at the lane, like when you get off in the 2 lane to get off, but still kind of in the middle of like of the major highway on 20. And the construction site part, like right there to the right. Luckily, they weren't working on construction. I literally get stuck. You feel me? Try to crank the car back up. Don't crank. You feel what I'm saying? I already know, like, kind of overheat, but it was going in and out. I think it was like a sensor or something on it because I had already put the coolant and the stuff in. But I'm like, yo, so like, what's the issue? First things first that I already know, and this is rule number 1. If you know from being on the highway or like being in the car, period, make sure you are paying attention before you make any sudden moves outside of your vehicle for sure. I don't play no games about that. So I'm already on the highway far enough to where like the cars are still speeding by. I'm talking about fast as hell. You feel what I'm saying? For sure. So I'm like, first instinct is like, I'm not even gonna get out on the driver's side. Over far enough, but not really. So like somebody can still clip me, like heavily clip me, not barely. So I get off on the passenger side. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm tall as hell. So of course that's a little challenge to do that, but go over to the passenger side, come out, and then step over the little construction thing with immediate. And at that point, immediately it won't crank. I'm like, all right, first thing first is some oil. You feel me? And get to the gas station. So I walk up and it's at least about a mile. You feel me? I got a book bag on, coming off work and all that too. So like the first time in a while, I didn't even walk like this anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere like in a long time. That far. Get up, walk all the way up, hit the light, go all the way down to the gas station. I see the cop driving past me. You feel what I'm saying? The crazy part is when you really need him, sometimes it's like, yo, come on, man. Like I'm waving at you and like you just looking at me like I'm crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So the cop car start and I'm waving again because at this point, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to get their attention. I'm like, yo, like trying to tell you this. I got my car on the highway. I got to go get gas and oil. Well, mainly the oil, but you know, the gas because I was already there. You feel me? Saying you feel what I'm saying? And then my car. So they just drive off cool. It is what it is. And I could tell the car turning, whatever case may be on the highway. So of course everybody know because I'm stopping traffic, like, and I ain't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I get there, get the little gas container thing, you know what I'm saying? Get the oil. Not even sure if it's, you know what I'm saying, the specific one, but I know I'll make it do what it do. You know what I mean? And I make it back, man. So I make it back, put the oil in that bad boy, put the gas that I had in there, you know what I'm saying? But I bought the little red gas container, you know, all those work, put it in there real quick. So I try to crank my car up, man. Still don't crank. And at this point, I'm delayed on the appointment. You feel what I'm saying? Delayed, man. You know what I'm saying? Shots out, you know, if you know about the shop, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things too. Shots out to Deja, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, fly with the dreads, the twists, everything. But I had to hit her back like, yo, I thought I was finna be like 15 minutes delayed. I was just finna hop back in the whip, whatever the case may be. Turn it to a whole hour. You feel what I'm saying? So the cop pulls up. I call 911 at this point because you feel me? I'm in the middle of the highway. So even though I got the gas and the oil, but I definitely can't hop over back into the car to even try to put the gas into the tank or the oil, whatever the case may be. I got enough to pop my trunk and kind of slide over a little bit to put the oil in, like in the front. You feel what I'm saying? But the gas, nah, that's it. it's dead. You feel me? Ain't no way. Like, ain't no way I'm even finna pull it off, y'all. No way. So the cop pull up. I guess, you know what I'm saying? They already knew about it. They said it was already on the way. So I let the lady know, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Had a whole discussion with her. You know what I'm saying? She kind of cool with it, but then at the same time, you know, asking a lot of questions like, well, should you even be on the road? Like, lady, like, I know what I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? My car wasn't jacked up like that to not be on the road. You feel me? I get the overheating and come to find out the sensor, you know what I'm saying, and all that too. So it wasn't really nothing crazy that I did on my end, but you know, she do that, such and such, and then I get stuck. Of course, I do all that, and then conveniently, you know what I'm saying, I would get stuck after trying to do all that, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna get in the car and pull off. So she's like, yeah, you know, we already got a tow truck coming, boom, boom. Okay, I get it. Get in the tow truck, or the tow truck pull up. Hold on. The tow truck pull up, you feel me? And buddy already, you know, ready to tow the car. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to see if I can get a jump real quick, you know what I'm saying? See whatever else I got to touch him on the whip. At this point, I had to reschedule my appointment, so I didn't get to get the retwist, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still thugging it right now. On top of that, you feel what I'm saying? I left work at the time, you know what I'm saying? It was a little split in work. Well, I had two appointments. So the first appointment first, and then possibly at some point once I got off for the appointment for the other appointment too, but that's neither here nor there. But a wild day, man. They had to get my car towed. Luckily, I was in, you know what I'm saying, Lithonia, so close enough to like where I live at. Not in Lithonia, I don't live in Lithonia, y'all, but close enough, like 20, 25 minutes out, you know what I'm saying, for where I lived. Because at that point, which I'm finding out from the cops, if the cops request to tow your car or for whatever reason, like you in the danger zone, whatever too, because I was like on the highway, they got to tow it. Either the way you want to tow it to your crib or to the impound. We wasn't even finna play like that. Not an impound for no reason, no sir at all. Not even. You know what I'm saying? So back to the crib. Buddy did me a solid so I can get it reimbursed. Even took some miles off just because we having a cool convo in the car, you feel what I'm saying, on the way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, this is one of them days, man. I ain't expect this and all that. So he did me a solid. You know what I'm saying? Pulled back up to the crib. Still carless. Shouts out to Mon Dukes, you know what I'm saying? Had a mobile mechanic, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to lead mobile mechanic, man. Pulled up, you know, did a little diagnostic too as well on my car, you know, so I know I need a battery, at least a new one for real. That's shot, you know what I'm saying? It's something else, but cool part is I did that. And in the midst of that, still going to work and other things too, you feel me? It still was solid. I would say that regardless of what happened, you feel what I'm saying? In the midst of my car and everything, I can still say that they were still positive enough because no matter what, regardless of what was going on, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, God was still looking out for your boy. You feel what I'm saying? On top of that, previously before that, and prayers up, you know what I'm saying, to the police officer and all that too. If those who know, they know me, you know what I'm saying? I was doing some work in Emory too as well. And like a very, very close vicinity, you know what I'm saying, to the active shooter. So the thing was, you know, we was working on campus with the students and stuff like that, deliveries and all that too as well. Right next to the CDC. I think it's CDC, Emory Point, and then like Clifton Towers, whatever is right there, Woodruff, you know what I'm saying? All in that same little strip of area. Literally after I leave, we headed back, you know what I'm saying, up to Buford. After I leave, and there's like two girls that's helping us too, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Emma and Annabelle, you know what I'm saying? That's out there on Emory cross country team. But they left. I believe they stay, you know what I'm saying, in apartments close enough by there. So the crazy part was we found out this the next day, but they left. In the midst of them getting down like to their apartments or going where they was going, you know what I'm saying, it's Emory, so you could travel down there or whatever. They was like they had to take off because that's when it, you know what I'm saying, occurred like a little bit around that time we was leaving. And luckily, like we was in a parking deck, you know what I'm saying, in the parking lot on the other end, taking the trucks and all that stuff back. But and then the crazy part is Buddy was at the CVS by Emory Point, like across from the CVS. He was at the CVS. I think they said he was shooting across a building, like from over there. And mind you, if you know, then you know, especially when you're working with the students and all that, man, I be at Emory Point all the time. You feel me? As far as like we over there, like deliveries, whatever the case may be, we over there all the time. I know about the CVS. I know about all the 5 little, you know what I'm saying, little sections over there, like when they do the way they got Emory Point set up. So it's like, yo, crazy work. The fact that there was like minutes, I wouldn't even say minutes, well, maybe like 20, 30 minutes, whatever case may be, after we was done. It's crazy work, bro. Because when I say God was on my side, in both situations, the same, both situations this week, yeah. The active shooter situation of not being in the area at all, like doing this, and my car on the highway. It's like if one thing that you feel what I'm saying? Well, God got you at all times. If you ever think that he don't, God got you for sure. You ain't got to second guess it. None of that. You're always there for real. Because that situation right there was crazy, yo. And then we finally got the scoop. CDC staff CDC staff to work remotely while investigation continues after shooting at headquarters. Friday's attack was reportedly targeted. CDC staff would temporarily be working from home as Georgia investigators continue probing the deadly active shooter incident near the agency's Atlanta headquarters, which is right over there in Emory, y'all. Patrick Joseph White opened fire outside CDC headquarters on Friday afternoon, shooting dozens of rounds into windows at 4 different CDC buildings. White was wearing a mask at the time and was armed with 5 guns plus ammo. The Cobb County police officer David Rose was fatally shot while responding to the incident. He leaves behind his wife, 2 children, and a third on the way. While investigators have yet to officially reveal White's motive, CDC leadership said in the email obtained by ABC News, what we know about the incident is that it was a targeted attack on the CDC related to COVID. This, man, see, this is what I'll be talking about right here, bro. Just the dangers of like, just the fact that people feel a certain type of way about certain things, you know what I'm saying? Just in society, and it's like, it's an extreme measure that come with it. And that's the stuff I just don't understand. Like, I would never understand that, like on any type of level, that regardless of the dynamic or the way you feel about certain things, is like it's certain people's reaction to just go from 0 to 1,000,000. Mind you, we all dealt with it. I understand, you know what I'm saying? We had the whole lockdown. We went through it. You feel what I'm saying? People did lose people. People got sick, all different things, aspects too as well. But it's the mentality that comes with a lot of stuff. It's one thing I just don't understand, how people just feel like they just need to lash out of just anybody. Because usually when it comes down to it with the active shooter stuff, and you know what I'm saying, certain dynamics, it's always that space in which you know it's random. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's targeted or whatever, in a way, it's like a random act of like, just I'm feeling away. You feel what I'm saying? I'm angry. I'm in a certain dynamic, and hey, it's for everybody. Like that part still be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just don't understand that, man. And prayers up, you know what I'm saying, for David Rose too, man, for like the officer that lost his life, man. Like, it's tough out here for police officers. It's tough out here for the people that protect the people too as well, man. That are also caught, you feel what I'm saying, in the line of fire. And it's like, it's just wild, man. And to be that close to it too as well. And the crazy part is, like, even to think about that, man, when we go by Emory Point, you feel what I'm saying, and we usually doing the deliveries down there, we drive past it. CDC on the left, Emory Point on the right, you feel me? Like, literally driving past, like, towards their way, towards the QT and all that. So it's like, man, bruh, man, ain't nothing but God, man, for real. Like, mental health is a real thing now. It's a real thing. Prayers up, man, for real. Prayers up. Prayers up for the officer, man. Prayers up for the officer. The 30-year-old suspect who died during the incident had also tried to get into the CDC headquarters in Atlanta, but was stopped by guards before driving to a pharmacy across, which is a CVS, y'all, over there by Emory Point. Across the street and opened the fire. A law enforcement officer told the Associated Press on Saturday. That is crazy, man. Okay, it was a CDC shooting, despite the news calling it an Emory shooting. Make no mistake, he targeted the CDC specifically. He just happened to be standing on the steps of CVS at Emory Point across the street from CDC. Oh, okay. Man, crazy, yeah. Like I said, prayers up, man. I'm glad that no shooters was harmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that, like, it's still sad that the officer lost his life. Man, I'm just glad that it wasn't as extreme as I feel like it could have got. Because a situation like that, bro, it's like you never know. Like you're not expecting that. You feel what I'm saying? We talking about kids that go to campus there, of course. You know what I'm saying? The workers that work at the CDC, like it's a major strip right there. Restaurants right there, the CVS right there. You feel what I'm saying? The apartment complex. I'm talking about with like hundreds of students in it. The bus stop right there, the fire station right there. Like it's like I'm talking about when you saying in the middle of everything, you right there. I'm talking about wide open, broad daylight in the middle of everything. That's crazy work, period. You feel what I'm saying? Prayers up, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's sad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. That is sad, bro. That is so sad, man. Too sad, man. For real. Like it's crazy, huh? It's crazy, man. The Daves is hitting, y'all. The Daves is definitely hitting for real. Hey, you know another funny one I've been coming across, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all with this AI is undefeated, bro. Undefeated. The one I'm saying with the babies now, bro, got me rolling, man. Like it's one thing with the little, I think the little gorilla. What is it? Like the Bigfoot, like whatever the one. That one was funny as hell too. But this baby one, bro, pure comedy, y'all. Second to none. You know what I'm saying? When I say pure comedy, I'm not even joking. I said, boy, that junk had me rolling like no tomorrow. The Nissan 1-2 with the girls in the Nissan car. It's like whatever AI doing, like I will say, AI do got a sense of humor. And it's crazy because it's like they speaking truth. It's one thing to just be trying to be funny with it. It's another thing when it's like it's jokes, but like it's some truth in it. Like the babies is saying real like it's crazy, bro. I'm watching. I'm like, yo, stop. It's probably like babies just really thinking that coming out the womb. Like if we could all talk when we first come out the womb, you feel what I'm saying, to have certain conversations. This is the type of stuff we would say. Literally. It's funny, like that's a real thing, bro. That is a real thing. No lie, y'all. No lie, man. That is a real thing for real. A real. The grandma one too. You feel me? It's a lot of different ones I feel like going on. Like they're hilarious, y'all. I will say that. They are very hilarious. You feel what I'm saying? They're funny. You know, they gonna make it do what it do, man. Let's get into some interesting ones, man. If you know, then you know. If you know, then you know, yeah. Let me see which screen I'm gonna go on to. There we go. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's get interesting with it. They have all asked you on a date at the same time. You can only choose one. Who are you choosing? Options now. Diana, the Tejada family, Effie, Crystal, Kane girl, Anya, you know the infamous Anya, Lauren, or Brew. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? All beautiful women on this list. You feel what I'm saying? I will gladly say that. All beautiful, beautiful women, you know what I'm saying, on this list. I would say Power, specifically like the whole Power universe, got some of the most beautiful women, you know what I'm saying, on television for sure. And I'm talking about combined with all of them. All of them have been in different seasons, different stuff. And I'm talking about they hit on the beauty for sure. Guaranteed. They do. But this, I mean, yo, you feel what I'm saying? It's a great selection with this one. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's a great selection for sure. It's a great selection. I'm gonna narrow down my three first before I make my pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna narrow down my three because they all are tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. In my three for sure. It's a toss up for one on for me for sure though. It's a toss up. All right, so I'll go top four and then I'll narrow down. So tied at a tie for me right now. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know, I ain't gonna mess with y'all like that. I ain't gonna do that. My top three for sure. Effie, Diana, and Lauren. Brew is right there too. You know what I'm saying? Like a tough neck and neck for me too. A tough neck and neck for me too. Between her and Lauren for sure. A tough one. But that gotta be my three for sure. Me personally, it's an overall to me, man. The aesthetic, you feel what I'm saying? The look, like the personality from the show, you know what I'm saying, specifically. Like the balance, you know what I'm saying? It's always that good and bad dynamic, you know what I'm saying, of a woman. The same with us, you know what I'm saying, men to a degree that like certain levels of your personality that, you know what I'm saying, that draw that attraction, whether it's good or bad qualities, whatever the case may be. But I gotta say, y'all, I'm going with Effie. For a mix of reasons. She definitely gonna ride for you. You feel what I'm saying? She definitely with the go-getter mentality, and she's smart. You feel what I'm saying? And she went the truth. Like, come on, man. She's one of a scholar student at the school. And she's selling, you know what I'm saying? And she, you know, in the streets heavy doing what she do. You feel what I'm saying? Making plays, all that too as well. And look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? And she's a savage. Like, she's a balance of everything all together in one that you would need if you know what I'm saying, you putting this whole superwoman together of all the natural qualities that you need. I mean, the beauty is a plus. You feel what I'm saying? But personality-wise, oh yeah, she's fly. Like, if it's me all day, I'm picking Effie on the date. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked. And based on like her personality, because you know what I'm saying, of course, she was a survivor in survival mode and all that. And you could tell she was trying to better herself in life, even though she got caught up in the streets and all that too. She's just a cool ass vibe. I'm not gonna lie. She's a cool ass vibe. I said Diana that made the cut too as well, because Diana too as well. She come from that environment, but you know what I'm saying, you could tell she's trying to make better of herself. She's a beautiful woman too as well. You know, kind of like that ruggedness, that rugged edge that she kind of poured out, that, you know what I'm saying, towards the end of the seasons, like when everything hit the fan. But then also, you know what I'm saying, that like that like compassionate approach, that soft side. Dope. You feel what I'm saying? Same with Lauren too as well. Her and Lauren like the same dynamic, just Lauren don't really got the street. But from a relationship aspect, you know what I'm saying, she's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the most attractive one to me on here is for sure Lauren. You know. But if I had to pick specifically for myself, like on a date, you know what I'm saying, the qualities, and I'm like, yo, I want to vibe with, I feel like I would vibe with Effie for sure. You know what I'm saying? On that type of level. just with that dope ass dynamic, the conversation to be cool because she do so much and she into a lot of stuff, the computer science, you feel what I'm saying? The drug game, all type of stuff that she was in. It's like the conversation, I'm pretty sure, would be dope as hell. It's a lot of different things to talk about, you know what I'm saying, to pick her brain on. You know, it would be a real interesting date, I feel like, you know, overall. But shouts out to all the beautiful ladies on there, man. Diana, you know, Tahada, Effie, Crystal, you know what I'm saying, from Raising Canaan, Anya, Lauren, and Brew. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all for sure, y'all. Team Effie, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know, man. Team Effie. Yes, indeed. Team Effie, man. We're going to keep going with it, y'all. We're going to keep going with it. We're going to keep going with it, though. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the ladies for sure. Shouts out to the ladies. You know, we're going to keep it going for sure, y'all. You're in school. All of these girls are your classmates, and prom is coming up. Who are you taking as your prom date? I still remember my prom, you know what I'm saying? Dope went to as well. I went to 2 different ones, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the dynamic of like how I was in high school, like the private school, you know what I'm saying, and the public school. And like my thing, like, was it middle school one of them too as well? That was my fly. So I'm not even gonna lie. My parents, like with that pinstripe suit I had, because most of the people was only wearing the white or the black suits. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I killed the game with that one. Still got the legendary picture. Shouts out to Dane, you know what I'm saying? Dane from Jew, you know what I'm saying? That was my date the whole night too. Cool. Shouts out to her. Still got the pictures, you know what I'm saying? Pinstripe. I had the little curls going on, you know what I'm saying? Buttoned up, black, like with blue pinstripes on it, you know what I'm saying? Whole suit. All the whole nine, toughy, you feel what I'm saying? I was tough, head to toe. Pulled up, I was definitely, you know what I'm saying, top dog on the scene, man. You feel me? Because like I said, everybody was in the shirt. They was fly, but in the basic colors. You feel what I'm saying? I still got to pick with everybody in all the fellas in there, you know what I'm saying, at the prom too, like. So that was lit. And that was cool. And then my other one, you know what I'm saying, I almost looked like a mob boss, you know what I'm saying? Like fly with that one too. A black and red one. I had like the red scarf on with the shades. I had 2 of my, you know what I'm saying, Asian friends like right there, and then 2 of my homeboys on the end too. It was one of the flyest pictures too as well. That one was dope, you know, with the scarf and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I felt real fly with that one. That was a whole vibe. But we here now. You know what I'm saying? We got Ashley. We got, let me see if I remember all these TV shows. We got Moesha. I remember Moesha. We got Niecy. We got Whitley. We got Angela. We got Hillary, we got Spirit, we got Myra, we got Brianna, 101, you know, Ashley, Claire, Laura, and Zaria. I'm not gonna lie, again, beautiful women, y'all, again, whole list. You know what I'm saying? No L's on the list, all beautiful women. If you know, then you know. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying, 90s nostalgia, 2000s, whatever the case may be, this is the beautiful woman right here. This is the beautiful women of television, of sitcoms, all that on the list for sure. You feel me? Once again, I'm gonna hit y'all with the top 3 and I'm gonna make my choice. Or should I go one from each row? Nah, I'm gonna make my top 3. Now I go from row. Whitley, Niecy, Angela, and Moesha from the bottom row. Interesting. Who would I pick from the bottom row before I narrow down my search? Moesha is definitely tough. Not even gonna lie. Moesha's tough. And Whitley too, though. You know what? I'm gonna go with Moesha on the bottom row. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm going with Moesha, man. Moesha on the bottom row. Let's get it. You feel what I'm saying? Second row, Brianna, Myra, Spirit, and Hillary. Spirit slick on the low was tough on Disney Channel. If you know, you know. Don't even play games. You feel me? Y'all know Spirit was tough, bro. Y'all know it. You feel what I'm saying? You know it. Hillary, of course, shouts out to Hillary. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Prince. Myra was tough too. And Brianna, bro. Brianna from 101. I mean, if you know, you know, man. This one right here, I'm going to have to go with Brianna, man. I'm not going to lie, for 101. Like, she was tough to me. Kyla Pratt, you know what I'm saying? She's a tough one. Shouts out to her, you know what I'm saying? I know her fiance been rocking for a long time. Her daughter is literally like It's splitting image. I know your kid's supposed to look like you. You know what I'm saying? My daughter looks like me too as well. But like, that's pretty cool to see that. Like, I'm like twin image of each other. But I got to go with Brianna in that row. First row, Ashley, Claire, Laura, and Zaria. Not gonna lie, this is a two-way. This might be a three-way tie for me. You feel what I'm saying? For sure. Ashley tough, Claire tough, and Laura is tough. If you know, you know. You feel what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Ashley and Claire is neck and neck for me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Ashley and Claire is neck and neck, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's a hard one with that. You feel me? So maybe, you know what I'm saying, I gotta eliminate somebody else to make my three-way. So shouts out to Kyla Pratt, but we're gonna remove Kyla Pratt off the list and we're gonna go Ashley, Claire, and Moesha. You feel what I'm saying? Tough one. Toughie. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Damn, bro, it's gonna be between Ashley and Claire, to be honest. Moesha is strong one too, but between Ashley and Claire, that might be the closest one for me. I'm gonna probably go with Ashley, man. I'm going to prom with Ashley for sure. If I could go to two different proms, if you know, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? If I could go to two different proms, one school here, one school there, I'll take Ashley to one and Claire to another. Let's be for real. You feel me? And if I can hit a third one, you know what I'm saying, just as a special guest, then I'll take Moesha too. You know what I'm saying? So there y'all go. But if I gotta go to the one and only prom, I'm taking Ashley. Shouts out to Ashley, you know what I'm saying? From the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Shouts out to Claire, my wife and kids. Shouts out to Moesha, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, y'all. In that order. Ashley, I would go to prom with you. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Guaranteed. I would go to prom with you, man. With Ashley at a Bel-Air, you know what I'm saying? It'll definitely be high end for sure. That I do know. Up in Bel-Air, one of those. If you know, then you know. Which room are you picking? You feel what I'm saying? Again, shouts out to the ladies out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it going. Which room are you picking, y'all? Room 1. I don't even remember the names of all these, but if you know, you know. I know there's some Force at the bottom left, and I know there's some Power, the professor. She's tough too as well. And room 1, and Lauren. Room 2, Brew. Rock, you know what I'm saying? And Diana. Room 3, Angela Valdez. Is it Angela Valdez? I'm tripping. Let me see which one it is. It is Effie. I know Lala. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. No cap. You feel what I'm saying? It's not even who y'all think it would be for me. You feel what I'm saying? Room number 3 automatically off rip. Lala tough. Angela Valdez tough. Effie tough. Like it ain't even up for discussion with that. Now the second room and the third room that you would think I wouldn't put room 1 above room 2, because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That second group is tough too. Light skin Keisha, Patina Miller, you know what I'm saying, aka Rock, and Diana is tough. To me, Rock is very tough. Not even gonna lie to y'all. That's one of the most beautiful women for sure. Patina Miller is beautiful, man. You know, respectfully to the light skin Keisha too as well. But that would be my order. I'm going to room 3 for sure. Angela Valdez, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Hispanic woman, you know what I'm saying? Dominican, Puerto Rican, the whole, like any of them in the mix, black woman, all that too as well. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Y'all fly for sure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tough. That's a great room to be in. You feel me? That's a great room to be in. Angela Valdez, Effie, and Lala. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Going into the room, throw away the key. You feel me? I'm going into room 3, followed by room 2, lastly room 1. You feel me? If I could sub them out, now I'm gonna make it even funner. If I could sub them out, I'm still keeping Effie no matter what, for sure, bro. Effie's staying right there in the room, bro. If I could switch out Angela Valdez, you know what I'm saying? When you think about it, if I could, I'll put Patina Miller in there. Not even gonna lie, I'll put Rock. If I could switch a Rock, I'll put Rock. You feel what I'm saying? I would put Rock. Lala, I wouldn't switch out. I'm not even gonna cap to you. Effie, I wouldn't switch out. Angela, though, Valdez, if I could switch somebody out, I would put Rock in her place. If you know, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ever think you know what I'm thinking to that degree, y'all. Again, it wouldn't have been rule number 1 off top. Rule number 3 for sure. Neck and neck with rule number 2. If you know, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? Neck and neck with rule number 2, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely dope. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you with these little. Like, I always like to come across a lot of them too, man. When you always got to take your pick for the game, take your pick for that. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9. If you know, then you know. You know? If you know, then you know. Hey, y'all, they just dropped 2. I know Madden is on his way in. You feel what I'm saying? So shouts out to Madden 2 as well on their way in, man. You know what I'm saying? Madden 2026 will be coming soon. NBA 2K26, the whole 9. And if you know, you know, this been going around. Come on, man. As a sports fan, the whole 9. As a gamer, for all y'all gamers out there too, man, you know this is elite right here. This is vitally important, man. Top 10s. Top 10s on Madden 26. If you know, you know. Don't even play yourself as if these ain't important. Exactly, y'all. Top 10 quarterbacks on Madden 2026. At number 1, Josh Allen at a 99. Number 2, Lamar Jackson at a 99. 99 club. If you know about the 99 club, it's an elite company for sure. Don't ever play yourself as if you don't know that. Joe Burrow at number 3. Shouts out to Cool Burrow, man. Patrick Mahomes, 95. Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert in the 80s, in the high 80s, you feel what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, NFL champion. Baker Mayfield and Jaden Daniels, man. Shouts out to Baker Mayfield, you know what I'm saying, on that come up too as well. Shouts out to Jaden Daniels. Epic, you know what I'm saying, season. You know, just to be coming into the league like that, tough. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, elite veteran quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes still making it do what it do. And Cool Burrow, if you know, you know. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen taking the ranks, though. Let's get it. You feel what I'm saying? For sure. Top 10 wide receivers. One of the most important positions, you know what I'm saying, in the game of football. Highly liked the whole 9. You got Jamar Chase and you got Justin Jefferson. It could be no other. If you know that, you know this as well. Those are the top datas in the league, in the NFL right now. Don't ever play yourself because, you know, like they both, it's like they got to both be a 99. You know what I'm saying? You can't really split the scene between the 2 of them. Like, hey, they're both up there. Jamar Chase killing the game. You know what I'm saying? They probably got him slightly above. Yeah, he's number 1, so slightly above in some categories. And Justin Jefferson. Both elite guys. Amon St. Brown. Shouts out to you, my boy. Detroit Lions, 96. CeeDee Lamb. Shouts out to CeeDee Lamb, 95. Him and Tariq, you know what I'm saying, coming in on the same scale. Tariq down there in Miami, perfect fit. You feel what I'm saying? Terry McLaurin, shouts out to you, my boy. At number 6, and looking for a new trade destination. If that boy end up on the right squad, man, it's game time for sure. If you know, then you know. Mike Evans, Mr. Consistent, still been that deal. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a Mike Evans fan for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? Can't never do no wrong in my book. Mike Evans has been hella consistent, man. AJ Brown, 93. Mike Evans and him coming in at the same. AJ Brown, shouts out to him. NFL champions. Shouts out to the hometown kid. You feel me? Drake London, man. For the Atlanta Falcons, if you know that you know at a 91. My boy at the top 10. Don't ever play yourself. You know what I'm saying? The wide receivers and Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? The legendary future GOAT, the whole 9. Devontae Adams coming in at a 90, man. Nobody below a A, pretty much, on the wide receiver list. Running backs. Shout out to the boy Saquon, man. You feel what I'm saying? Saquon Barkley. Y'all counted my boy out with the New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? You played yourself. You know what I mean? I know it probably ain't have nothing to do with the coaching staff. It might have been the higher ups. Y'all know how that works. Business is business. But this is where you drop the ball on the business right here. Because my boy went over there to the Eagles, killed it, won the Super Bowl, the whole 9. He's the top data in the league for running backs. Let's get it. Derrick Henry, shouts out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? The human beast, 98 overall rank, very close to a 99. Perfect fit over there, I feel like, with the Baltimore Ravens too as well. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Detroit Lions. Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Bijan Robinson, shots out T, my boy, 92 for the Falcons. Joe Mixon, Texans. Josh Jacobs for the Packers. James Cook for the Bills. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Walker for the Seahawks, man. Shots out to him, top 10 running backs, man. Top 10 tight ends. If you know, then you know. I'm surprised. Not really surprised because these guys are. Let's see what we got right here, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Got a little messy. Let's see. Oh man, okay. Hold on, y'all, real quick. All right, y'all. But if you know, you know. That is kind of, I mean, an elite company, man. George Kittle, 98. Travis Kelce, 93. Trey McBride from the Cardinals, up and coming, you know what I'm saying, 92. Mark Andrews, 91. Brock Bowers, shout out to Brock Bowers, man. You know what I'm saying? UGA, great UGA legend for sure. You know what I'm saying? One of the best tight ends to do it at UGA and coming into the NFL doing the same. If you know, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to Brock Bowers, bro. I feel like Brock Bowers with the Raiders, you know what I'm saying, even the Cook. The perfect position, you know what I'm saying, for him, perfect spot for him. I feel like the excel. Brock Bowers is going to gradually, you know what I'm saying, climb that ladder for elite tight ends, especially at the point when, you know what I'm saying, Travis Kelce or George Kittle, you know what I'm saying, decide to retire or, you know, in that back half of their career. Brock Bowers is right behind up there, y'all. David Njoku from the Browns, TJ Hockenson from the Vikings, Dallas Goedert from the Eagles, Sam Laporta from the Lions, up for sure, elite. Evan Ingram from the Broncos, man, that caps it out for the top 10, bro. Brock Bowers cooking, TJ Hockenson cooking, Sam Laporta cooking, Dallas Goedert, like, man, like, bro, the tight end spot is fly. You feel what I'm saying? They almost the same to me at this point, y'all. Like the wide receiver position. Wide receiver and tight ends at this particular point is both elite on so many levels. If you know, then you know, for real. If you know, then you know. Guaranteed, man. Offensive lineman Lane Johnson at a 99, Trent Williams at a 97. You feel me? I know y'all not too familiar with some of these positions, but the top 2, top 3 for sure. You know, well, really the top 10, but if y'all know a lot about the top 2. Trent Williams for sure, you know what I'm saying, for the 49ers. Lane Johnson for the Eagles. 99%, 97, man. Like, make sure y'all copy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all copy, man. You know, college football 26 and Madden 26. I'm waiting for them to go ahead and drop, you know what I'm saying, the college basketball one. It has been talks about that, you know what I'm saying, potentially they're going to drop that at some point too, or they in the works of it. Or in the works of it, I would say that. I don't want to say drop. You know, I'm saying you're false information, my bad. I don't want to say that. But I know it's coming, you feel what I'm saying? So if it's coming, y'all been on the lookout for that for sure. Because I definitely want to see it. You know what I mean? On so many levels. Shouts out to Leon and Wanda from Snowfall, man. If you know, you know. Spinoff is now filming from Snowfall. It'll follow the rise of the 90s rap and their transition from the streets to the music industry. I think that's dope as hell. You feel what I'm saying? We had a strong storyline, you know what I'm saying, with Franklin too. I think that's a dope one. You know what I'm saying? Moving into the 90s, that's what there was a big music era too. You know what I'm saying? You got Big Meech on them too as well, BMF. So it's cool to see that transition, you know what I'm saying, into that space. I think this is gonna be a good one. Wanda and Leon was dope characters, you know what I'm saying, in Snowfall, and they're gonna make that transition over, even as real life, you know what I'm saying, people like these two particular actors, bro, they got a lot of upside, you know what I'm saying, in their career, and I think this is gonna be dope as hell. You know, seeing that one that actually do get released. Not even gonna lie, like I'm waiting for that one. That's gonna be a great show to watch for real, for sure. One of the sequels I feel like that I'm actually looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one I'm looking forward to. Here we go, y'all. Your birth month, your advice. Your birth month, your advice, y'all. Let's see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm an August kid, but we're going to go through it. January. If you're not where you want to be in life, why are you chilling so much? All it takes is 1 year. You could really be somewhere you never imagined. That's why it's so important to keep going. Vitally important, y'all. I know it's for, you know what I'm saying, January people, but I always got to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Your direction in life, how far you get in life is solely, you know what I'm saying, on you. Of course, the resources and other people can help, but you got to have the drive, got to have the motivation. You got to keep going, keep pushing no matter what. Shots out to it, man. Great advice. February, you're getting close. That's why it's getting tough. Not seeing results, feel like giving up. Consider this: the last thing to grow on a fruit tree is the fruit. Facts. You got to keep going. It's always at that point where you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you finna give up and you right there. Like you knocking at the door. You feel what I'm saying? You right there at success. You right there at the growth. You right there at elevation. You know what I'm saying? All that too as well, to where you in that space in which you know for a fact, you feel me? You feel like you're finna burn out, or you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna make it. You gotta push. You gotta push through for sure. You gotta push through. It's right there at the doorstep. When they always say it's right there. And you might not see the results, but like God always got the plan for you, man. God always got the blueprint for you. You right there, y'all. March. Stop trying to compete against other people. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, the knowledge you neglect, the fear of stepping out of your comfort zone, the negative behavior you're nurturing. Compete against that, against yourself. Exactly. You trying to better yourself. At the end of the day, you're not worried about the next person and what, and you know what I'm saying, and what they have, what they prospering with, what they struggles are, what they obstacles are. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if they friends or family, you know, you're gonna look out in that extent, but you don't have to compete against others. You're not trying to be better than this person. You're not trying to be more rich than that person. You're not trying to be more successful than that person. You're trying to be the best version of yourself. And the things that may stop you from being the best version of yourself could be that. You know what I'm saying? Ego, throw that out the window, bro. I'm telling you every time, throw the ego out the window in life, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Comfort zone too. I get it, man. I tell people all the time, the comfort zone of me being so laid back and chill like I was, I would have never gotten to the space in media, period, if I was still the same person in that. That's what I had to learn how to do. Step out my comfort zone for this to be in the space. I was having all these dope conversations, laid back, chilling the whole nine, and come to find out, you feel me? I could be helping the people, you know what I'm saying? Good vibes, casual conversations, all that good stuff. Step out my comfort zone and just being chilling, man. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Having my face on the internet and other stuff because I'm trying to better myself. You feel me? And keep positive energy, man. Be for real. April, dark times teach you a lot. That's why you can't regret what you went through, but rather be thankful for all the lessons it taught you. The real flex is how many wounds you can turn into wisdom. Facts. If you know me well. I done been through a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Financially, setbacks, you know, different dynamics, even with my daughter and certain things too as well, man. But they would teach you a lot of valuable lessons, man. They would teach you so many valuable lessons, man. You got to do great things out here for sure. You feel me? You've got to do great things out here, man. Don't never let bad times take you down. Them bad times is building blocks, you know what I'm saying, to be the best version of yourself and to grow and elevate too. If you, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? You can make it out. You gonna make it out. Them tough times should teach you, man. Let the tough times teach you and let the tough times, you know what I'm saying, elevate you with a different mindset, whether that's relationships, whether that's finances, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, a career path, whether that's certain dynamics in which you're trying to grow in life, whatever the case may be, let that be that, man. May, control your mind. It's the only thing you can control in this life. And when you do, you'll finally realize it was you all alone who kept effing up, you know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube, y'all, my bad. Not God, not your parents, not everyone else. It was you. Take control. Exactly. Take control, man. Mentality is everything. The way you view your life, the way you view yourself, the way you view, you know what I'm saying, your direction is all solely on you. You think positive thoughts, You manifest positive things. You put positive energy into the universe, you're gonna receive it back. You put the negativity of it, give up on yourself, doubting yourself the whole nine. Your body and your mind is going, you know what I'm saying, put that repetition in your head if you're not being able to see and do certain things. Control your mind, control your mentality. You ain't nothing, man. June, deep down, you know exactly what you're capable of. There's even moments where you get a glimpse of all the potential you have. You can get there. You just have to be willing to sacrifice the habits and the people that are standing in your way. Exactly. Everybody's not going to come up with you, man. They're not. Everybody's not going to be at the top with you, man. Some things you do got to sacrifice in the midst of like your time. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people may work and only want to use their free time within themselves, you know what I'm saying, to relax and do certain things. Sometimes you got to put a lot of time, not even sometimes. Let me not say the wrong thing. You got to put as much passion into your job. I mean, as much passion into your personal life and your goals and things that you're passionate about, as much time as you put into your job. Like as serious as you take your job and you got to pay your bills and do certain things, is the same seriousness you got to do to reach your capabilities, to really reach and elevate the way you're supposed to do in life, because your potential is there. You got to tap into potential. The same way you tap in and try to get that job promotion or try to get that land a job or whatever the case may be, that's how they want you to be able to lock in. You got to do it, man. July. What are you afraid of? Death, we're all gonna die. Bankruptcy, you can make it all back. Shame, everyone will forget in a week. That's true. There is nothing to fear in life. Bet on yourself every time. You got to, man. Live your life to the fullest. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing too, for sure, in life. You always want to be careful, but believe in it, man. Believe in yourself. Enjoy life. I get it too. You can do certain things in life without the fear of feeling like you can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? It's folks out there. Some folks skydive and all type of stuff, or swim with alligators, or whales, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff like that, or take a chance on the lottery and all that. I mean, hey, man, do what you want to do in life. Take the chances on it. Just be careful when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's inevitable that certain things are going to happen in life with all of us, you know? So you got to make the best of life for sure. That's what you got to do. Shots out to me, man. You know what I'm saying? August month, Leo, shouts out to y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man, for real. Leo season. Never be embarrassed of where you're at. Most of these people are covering up the same situations with filters and smiles. Results happen over time, not overnight. You're not doing it wrong. You're just in a part that makes most people quit. Facts. This is 1000% relatable to me in all ways, y'all. When I say on everything I love, this is so relatable to me, it ain't even funny. You feel what I'm saying? For sure. Never be embarrassed the way you at. I ain't rich. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't just in the best position in life, but I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying, what I've done, what I've been capable of, and I'm continuing to progress. Most of these people are covering up same situations with filters and smiles. I keep it all the way 100 with y'all, man. I don't got it all the way together. I done been through struggles, obstacles, setbacks. I done had success, you know what I'm saying, good relationships, bad relationships, you know what I'm saying, good financial journeys, bad financial journeys. I keep it real with y'all all the time. That's the one thing, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing with my content. Y'all know I'm keeping it real and authentic. The same person I am on the computer is the same person I am in real life. Results happen over time, not overnight. 1000%, y'all. I've been in the media space of the podcast, and if y'all know me very well, for like the past 5-6 years. You feel what I'm saying? All financial backing. Not even, you know what I'm saying, getting any type of money or crazy money, anything like that to a degree, but I'm passionate about what I'm doing, because at the time, when it's time for me to elevate and it's my time, I'm going to get there. Trouble J, devoted dreamers, you feel what I'm saying? Just the whole umbrella or the whole mass, you know, space in which I'm trying to create, I'm gonna be there. You're not doing it wrong. You're just in a part that makes most people quit. Exactly. Most people would, man. If it ain't a dollar sign behind it or the large following, a lot of people watching, the thousands of people, a lot of y'all do, man. Y'all will give up. It's about the show. It's not about the content. You feel what I'm saying? It's about the aesthetic way things look, not the realism of a lot of things. And I'm not quitting, period. I'm gonna lock in, grow with y'all, grow with the people, and we're gonna elevate to the highest degree. If you know, you know. September, deep down, you know that there's a habit costing you the life you want. Cut it. Cut the late nights, the scrolling, the self-sabotage, get serious about what you want in life and lock in. Playtime is over, guaranteed. Whatever, you know what I'm saying, habit that you feel like is hindering you from certain things, definitely change it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect at all. Definitely look to change it, man. I got to tap back in though for sure. So we will finish this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got to tap back in. You know what I'm saying? Very important. Very important phone call that I do need to make. You know, but I will return, y'all. Positive vibes, good energy, the whole nine. Casual conversations across the nation. Cool vibes weekly. I need to lock in on this, and I shall return, y'all, for sure.